What is up, guys? And today we're actually going to start doing work on the 240. Before we get started with this video, I just wanted to let you guys know that there is a week from today, so a week from Wednesday the 24th, the raffle will be ending. So if you guys have not entered into the raffle, please make sure to go to thedoghouse.tv and enter into the raffle. It's only $1. Come on, guys. You guys will help support the Doghouse, and you have a chance to win a 24-inch light bar, or 22-inch, whatever the fuck it is. You get a chance to win a light bar. Come on, guys. Anyway, so what we're gonna do today is, if some of you guys know that who come to the live streams and who go on to Instagram and all that, I actually pulled the codes for my car because I've been having bogging issues and starting issues and all this other shit. So I pulled the codes and I got the 34 code, which is for the knock sensor, and I also got 13 code, which is the coolant temp sensor. Both not really hard to do. And then I also got a code 45, and if any of you guys are 240 guys or any of you guys can just do some research or find out what the fuck 45 is, because I'm pretty sure I found it and it says something about California only cars. I don't think this car is from California. So if you guys can, help me try to figure out what the fuck 45 is. But for now, we think that the knock sensor and the coolant temp sensor is what's causing my issues. So I went to O'Reilly's and I got the coolant temp sensor. So we're gonna do that. And I'm too poor and cheap to actually buy a knock sensor because O'Reilly's wants like $120 or something like that, and I'm too impatient to order one off of Amazon for $10. So because I'm the guy that I am, I decided I'm going to try to bypass the knock sensor. So I got some resistors here. My buddy Justin, he showed me exactly what I have to do, a little bit anyway, and I got to solder these things together, get the right ohms and all that, and we're going to bypass the knock sensor. So that'll be something I've never done before, something that you guys probably never done before. I don't fully recommend it. If you can buy a knock sensor, then I fully recommend just replacing the knock sensor and don't try to bypass it. The knock sensor will save your car in the long run, but I have things in the works and maybe in the works. So if my engine blows up, then it blows up and whatever. But I know that this motor is not knocking. It sounds healthy. It's mechanically sound. So I'm just going to bypass it. It'll be a fun video for you guys. I've missed making you guys videos and I'm excited for this one. So let's get this video started. I just wanted to give you guys a little update on the garage actually real fast before we start this video. So I cleaned out the garage. All my shit was over there. There's the 240. Hi, baby. We got the engine stand over there, whatever. And then, I wanted to do this at the Doghouse, but we never had time and whatever. So I set up a computer and I got the monitor hung there. I got the Doghouse whiteboard and the shop light from the Doghouse. I got my little bench, mini fridge that, that's nothing in there. And then I got my little toolbox, my little dinky toolbox. And shout out to Travis letting me take his surround sound. So I got this, I got the surround sound all hooked up around the garage. So it feels like home again. So we're gonna get to this video. We're gonna get this piece of shit started. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to call you a piece of shit. But we're gonna get this shit started. Let's go, guys. So I got the coolant temperature sensor right here. And if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure it's right in here. It's hard to see because it's dark. So I'm gonna remove a couple of these things and I'm gonna put it on time lapse while I do that and try to figure this out and get that bitch in there.
And you make me feel like a rebel, but I will not give you a reason to destroy me more and more again and again.
Alright, as you guys can see, I was having slight problems. I didn't have the right crescent wrench to actually get that off, so I tried using vice grips, all different kinds of vice grips, and then I wound up just saying fuck it, and I found this deep well socket, which I'm pretty sure that's a fucking spark plug socket, whatever, but I was able to just stick it right onto there because there's the coolant temp sensor right there. It's really hard to see, but it's right there, and I was able to just stick it on there and pry it off. So we're gonna get that out real fast. And we're going to stick my new one in, and then we're going to start the car and see if it throws the code stuff. Alright, so I got a flashlight so you can see it. So right where the light is where it is. So there's the intake manifold. So there's coolant temp sensor. So we're gonna get this little bitch off. Actually, I think I can do it by hand. Should probably do it with my dominant hand. Fucking wires everywhere. Hopefully no coolant comes coming the fuck out. Mike's getting his hands dirty, guys. Oh shit, you know what? Yeah, coolant is coming out. So we're gonna hold off on that real fast. All right, so I'm gonna pop that in because you guys know where it is now. I'm gonna pop it in. So I gotta use both hands for this so I can get this one in there before coolant goes everywhere. All right, guys, so there's the coolant temp sensor. I actually had to go out and get a 3/4 inch wrench to fucking fit on there. It's a big pain in the fucking dick, but whatever. So I got that, so now we're gonna get that shit in. Yeah, so let's get to that. This car's already kicking my ass. It's hot as balls outside. Thank God for Sheets. Sheets, you should sponsor the doghouse. All right, guys, I'll check back in a second. All right, so there's the coolant temp sensor right there with the red plug. Got it all in there. Got that little metal piece in there. Everything's all good. So now I'm gonna plug in everything that I just disconnected and put that hose back. And then we start the car. And then we start bypassing the knock sensor, which is going to be a pain in the dick because I'm pretty sure it's under there, in there somewhere. So let's get to it, guys. All right, guys, so I took a little break. I was doing some research, trying to figure everything out, talking to my boy Justin. So what I'm doing right now is I'm getting ready to do the knock sensor bypass. So here's a drawing of how it's got to look. That's how the resistors are. So we got the 220K all, and then we got the 100K up here, the 4 on top, one 200K right there, or 220K, 220K, and then two 220Ks. So the spec is 520K to 600K. All of this will go up to about 566K, so I'll be all right. If this works and everything, if you have any questions on how to do it, just post in the comments, and I read every comment, so I'll be able to help you guys out. It's going to be hard for me to explain this because I still don't technically understand how this all works, but if you just watch how I have this all laid out and it works, then just literally copy mine. So just to go over what I went to Radio Shack, because yes, there are still Radio Shacks, and I got the 220K, it's not focusing, 220K resistors here, and then we got 100K resistors there. So just get these exact ones, and then literally just follow this. I'll actually take this picture that I have right here and I'll put it into the video and let you guys know, or let you guys see exactly how it's supposed to be laid out, and then I'll show you mine when I'm done making it. Also, make sure that you get 640 or 6040 rosin core solder. Very thin shit. It's way different than the stuff that I normally solder with. So whatever. I'm just letting my soldering iron warm up now, and then I'll put this on time lapse and you guys get to see what I do. Alright guys, so we got our resistors done exactly how Justin said. Let me adjust this. We got 4 at the top, all twisted together and whatnot. So, here we go, guys. Alright guys, so it's day 2. I tried to get everything done last night, but Justin was taking a little while to get back to me, so I got all this done. I think I showed you guys this in the last clip. I got my resistor pack done. It's all soldered up, it's strong. I tried pulling it apart. So I found out what I have to do, and this is just for testing purposes only, guys, alright? For this video, I'm probably just going to do the testing thing. If I have time, then I will show you guys how to actually bypass it without, you know, causing risk of fucking shit up. Actually, there's going to be causes or risks of fucking shit up anyway. Pretty much what I'm going to do is I have to take that resistor pack and plug it into the knock sensor harness, one side in one end and one side in the other end. And that'll pretty much just simulate the knock sensor working properly. This way I'll be able to check if any of my wires are fucked up or anything like that. If the wires are fucked up, then what I'm going to do, and what I'm probably going to do anyway, is I'm going to go into here, into the car, and there's my ECU right there. It's probably hard to see on the GoPro because it sucks with the ECUs right in there. So I think it's pin 27, and last night at 3 a.m. because Mike doesn't sleep, I drew this out. It's the ECU pin out for the 240SX. So there's 27. So I have to wire that into 27, and that'll be a little bit more of a permanent situation until I can replace the actual knock sensor itself. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to get the fucking knock sensor out of there because it's like fucking inside or underneath the intake manifold. It's a pain in the dick. Let's see if I can move this light in here and show you guys. It's pretty much in there. It's hard to show you, but it's down in there. Yeah, it's down right there. You can't see it, but it's literally right in front of the GoPro. So I have to try to get my fucking hands in there and try to pull it out. If not, I just want to try to unplug it so this way I don't have to like pull the entire fucking plug out or the entire knock sensor, but I'm going to wind up pulling the whole fucking knock sensor out anyway. So I'm going to get to that, and I may put it on time lapse, I may not, I don't know, but I'll get back to you guys in a little while. Alright guys, so I decided instead of just trying to remove the connector, which is down there, I just decided to just remove the whole fucking knock sensor and then pull it out that way. So what you need to do that is there's a bolt here and a bolt here. So it's those two. Just undo those and you can lift and move your fuel lines out of the way. And then pretty much just take, let's see if I can get this out of here. Take as long as connection or extensions as you can. So I got the two smaller ones and bigger one, and then the 12-inch socket, which is what you need to take off the knock sensor bolt. I just electrical taped them because Travis knows we have problems with our extensions and other things wind up coming out, and you know that just causes problems. So that's what I did in order to reach down in there. So then all you gotta do, you just gotta, you know, maneuver it on in there. Stupid fucking fuel line, and there you go. And then it's gonna be really hard, you're not gonna be able to see it, but it's literally a straight shot right down in there. Let me stick it on there, see if I can get it. Pretty much if you just follow the extension, where the extension ends right there, that's where the knock sensor is. My knock sensor looks like it's been fucking melted and shit, which is probably why it doesn't work anymore. So, and that also seems like a thing that happens to 240s. I don't know why, but I was looking at some details on what size socket it takes, so I don't have to sit there and fuck around with goddamn sockets. But one other guy had a problem with his knock sensor melting, so bypassing it might be a good idea. So we're gonna go and pull that out real fast. So my long extension came in handy again. So what happened was I unbolted it, and people were saying on the forums that you should use like a grabber or something like that.
Well, I don't have a grabber, so the way the TDH does it, they invent stuff, so I used big ass extension, and I had to bring it out all the way from here, and then the bolt got stuck. The bolt got stuck and all that. But here it is. Let me get some light for you guys. Jesus Christ. Alright, ow, fuck. Alright, you guys think it was broken? It's cracked. Looks like it's been glued or something. I don't know what the fuck. This thing was on its last leg. Definitely. That's definitely the cause of this problem. So, we're going to take that off and we're going to go and test my theory of sticking some fucking resistors in it. And we're going to see what happens. By the way, I am sorry for this this long ass video. Hopefully you guys like it. Shout out to Suddude, Rear Wheel Drive, and Truck Mafia. This is that. Truck Mafia, meaning Michigan Underage Dipper in the stream. They're keeping me company while I tear my hair out while working on this car. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. Alright guys, so I think it's like 6:30, 7 o'clock or something like that. So I got my resistor pack, hard to see, I put some wires on the end so it'll be easier. I noticed that the connector, where's the connector? Here it is. So the connector is missing. You can't really see it, but there's the metal part's missing inside the connector. I also noticed that there's only one wire going to it, and there should be two, sort of, in a way. So I just threw that away. I cut the wires apart. So I'm just gonna wire this shit up and we're gonna see what happens. So you guys will get to see exactly what I did to my car. Alright guys, so I got everything, oh this fucking key. Got everything all plugged back in, and yeah, we're about to test it for the first time in 2 days. Let's see what happens. Make sure all this is off. Alright, let's go guys. It's on. We're gonna go for the first ride. Let's see what happens. Safety first. So far so good, but I'm also, optimistic right now.
guys heard that or not. I have some of my acceleration back. Pretty much just driving it right now at this point, just to make sure, just to see if that code comes back. If that code comes back, then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get a new connector and a new knock harness, and we're just gonna say fuck it. I'm so hesitant to push anything right now. Oh no, I lost you guys. Sorry. But it seems like it's doing good, guys. So I'm gonna turn the GoPro off. I'm gonna get home. And I'll let you guys know if I pull any codes. What is up, guys? So it is the next day, so this is the third day of making this video. I'm already going to apologize. The video might be all over the place. It's my first time filming a car video without having someone else here to hold the camera. So it was kind of hard for me to hold the camera with my dirty ass nasty hands and all that. Anyway. So I took the car to where my dad works because it's in far enough distance to where that problem normally occurs, which is it feels like it just cuts off and then comes back alive. So I rode all the way here, didn't give me any issues. Right here where I am right now is where it cut out last time after driving here and back. So we're about to see, nope, no cutting out. We're good right now. Soft suspension, bouncy, blown suspension. Get out the way, Dodge. What? I mean, it sounds good right now. It's pulling again. Oh, the suspension is so bad right now. Feels good. I feel good. Last night, I drove it around a couple times off camera. I came home, cleared the codes, drove it again, and checked the codes, and I got a 55 or 55, whatever, which is all good. So there is no more codes. That weird California only cars code disappeared. I don't know where the fuck it went. I don't really give a shit. So the coolant temp sensor code is gone. That was replaced with a brand new one, and my knock sensor code has disappeared thanks to my resistor pack. Now again, I'm going to recommend that you guys just replace your knock sensors, but if you're like me and you're impatient and you're good with, soldering and all that, then fuck it, why not just try to, just try the bypass. I'll actually show a picture in the video, which you guys have already seen, of how you should have it exactly and all that other stuff. So I just wanted to let you guys know. I let you guys know in the beginning of the video. I'm going to say it again. The raffle ends on August 31st, which is next Wednesday, I think. So please make sure to enter into the raffle. It helps us out. In return, it will help you guys out. If you guys have any questions about the raffle, post it down below. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Like I've always said, I love each and every one of you. And until next time, I will see you guys later.